This is another example of what you call vertical gardening, because this is designed to actually be bolted to, whether it be like a tree stump like what we have here, it could be the side of a tree, it could be a gate post, a fence post, and every piece of this is done by hand.
This is such a beautiful example of the wonderful metalwork that Plow and Hearth is known for.
Agreed.
And I love the fact that we have these adorable prismatic owls, and prismatic means multi-dimensional and multicolored. And you can see just how beautiful this is. And I want to point out just how darling their little faces are, because I think that is just the thing that draws us so much to these guys, because their eyes are a little bit, you know, like cross-eyed, but this is all individual metal work here. That's not just painted on. These are individual pieces of metal. So the craftsmanship, Dan, is extraordinary on this. You've got the darling little faces right here. The feathers, each one of these are die cut, and then they are soldered together to give that body, that look right there that's so multi-dimensional. You've got a mama owl and a baby owl, and then you have them sitting on a branch. And I like that you mentioned that it's for vertical decorating, because there's a bracket right here, and you do get the hardware to put it on something. You could put it, I have one of these on a tree that we have. That's
to me, that would be the best place. Right there.
A tree, maybe a fence post, maybe your mailbox. How cute would this be up by the, the road, up on a mailbox, as long as it's a wooden post? And, or a lot of people have told us that they're putting them on like a post on their front porch. So really adorable, eye-catching. You have loved this owl, and I'm not surprised why, because they're so adorable. You almost can hear them saying, woo.
No, I don't know if you knew this or not, but I'm somewhat of an owl expert. I like to share this information with the audience. You know how you can tell a male owl from a female owl?
I do not.
Okay, the female owls say who, and the male owls say what? I made that up. That's not really true.
Where is my? Well.
This is whimsy for your garden. We will show you incredible plants throughout the day. Truly the best that Mother Nature can do. This is the best that artisans can do. These are all bright, really, really nicely done exterior paint. If it snows in your area, don't worry about it.
Right,
if it rains, leave them out. And just have fun. They're $41. This is customer top rated every single time that these have gone on the air. They've been popular. We finally received our reorder, and it takes months for your artisans to be able to make enough of these for our audience to be able to say, yeah, let's get them.
Exactly. You know, it's that Plow and Hearth quality. It's really beautifully done. That metal work is so spectacular because you've got something that's unique and different. This is a way to set your yard apart, have something that's different. Plow and Hearth is known for metal sculptures, for really great quality, and for something that you're just not going to see anywhere else.
We have some of the reviews at the bottom of the screen, and people say this often. They really look good on the presentation, but they looked even better when we got them at home. And it's about something that's whimsical, something that's different, something that's fun, and it just kind of gives an adorable world to your backyard space. Had a woman who had said she hung them on a tree. They give their yard a sense of fun. And a lot of what you do is subdued artistry, very refined, gorgeous, gorgeous pieces. This one, just the goofy colors and the wacky eyes. This one is all about just a sense of enjoyment.
It is, and you can see right there just the care that is taken to have different kinds of techniques of painting. You've got some painting on the eyes that's just kind of solid, but
all done by hand.
It's all done by hand. Look at the beautiful sponge work to sort of give that texture to the feathers. You've even got, I'm going to spin this around just a little bit so you can see the wings over here. Even took care to make sure to paint on the feathers on the wings here, but this is also textured. I'm feeling this. You can see right there that that is embossed on there. That's texture. And so there's so much going on. You know, it's beautiful to have all these gorgeous flowers and everything, but when you go to gardens that are, you know, like in your town, you know, like we have some, you know, really famous gardens in this area.
Yes, we do.
There's sculpture within there. There is a statuary. You want to have something to kind of mix in with your beautiful flowers and everything to add that interest.
It personalizes your garden.
Exactly.
Because plants are wonderful.
Absolutely,
I am blown
agree.
away. I'm a farmer. I am blown away what Mother Nature can create. But this is what adds that, this is my garden
Yes.
touch to whatever it is that you put together with your plants, with your hardscaping, and it's a smile.
Right. You know, you look out at that, and right now you can enjoy this. Put it out in your garden right now. Put it out on a tree. Put it out on a fence post. And look at it right now. I gave this to my sister, and she can see it outside of her kitchen window. And I just think it's one of those things that makes you smile. Look at those little guys. They're so adorable. There's that bracket, and you do get the hardware to install that, but they're sitting on a little branch. And you can just imagine the conversation that they're having with each other.
What? Who?
And look
Who?
how you
What?
can see through. So if you have this maybe on a tree where you have some hydrangea bushes behind it, or maybe some azaleas, you'll be able to see your beautiful flowers through them, but they're going to pop out and they're going to just make you smile, even down to their little claws that are hanging on to the branch.
I have a theory. I could be wrong because I'm a guy. If you are stressing about your garden, you're working at it too hard. The reason why gardening is the #1 hobby in America is because everybody has stress in their life, whether it be employment situations, health, worries. Your garden should be your one area that when you're there, you're not thinking about things that are stressful.
It's making you happy.
Yes.
We want it to be your happy place, and we want it to be a place, like you said, I love that you said to make it your very own. Have something that's unique, have something that's different, but also well-made.
And
You
it's-
know you're going to have something well-made from Plow and Hearth.
Designed for outdoor, but
Yes.
I see where there are certain homes, certain people that would put this as an indoor decoration as well.
Oh, you certainly can.
Why
Absolutely.
wouldn't you?
So darling. We have it here next to like a little flower pot. Here, actually, I think it's a little watering can with flowers. Tuck it in amongst some of the potted plants. If you don't have something to affix it to,
Let it be a surprise?
It's perfect, just like this.
I like that.
You know, tuck it in with the potted plants around it. Have fun with it.
Each one will be a little different than the next because they're touched by the fingerprints of the artists who create them. We have limited quantities. We just received them back into our inventory. They're here, over 600 of them ordered this morning. Coming up in just a few minutes, and already extremely popular, over 8,500 of our Plow and Hearth wind spinners have been made available in purchase. It is our today's special value at $89.94. It is a truly large piece of art. Stands over 6 feet in height. And we've done your wind spinners in the past, and they've always been popular. But now, Nancy, these light up. So you get a little bit of color and fun at night, as well as during the day. They're double-sided. They're just wonderful. I had never seen these pieces before.
Aren't they cute?
Well, what happens is we will finally get our orders in, and then they sell out so quickly that even the hosts don't get an opportunity to get to them. So you are benefiting from shopping early. We've got quite a few new pieces from Plow and Hearth in this hour, but these are a reorder, and they were so popular last year. This is movement. Do you remember when you were a kid and just being on a swing set was cool?
Yes,
Now,
absolutely.
My dad was always the guy he was